as a servant. So Jesus was giving this analogy that you be like a servant who waited for his master from returning from a wedding, because you must serve your master. And when he comes, you must find him, the master must find you awake. If you are not awake, you are in trouble. That is the reason he gave that parable. Because at that time, and it's similar in our time, some people have that, right? It was the custom there. A servant waited for the master. That is a term in the times. So he said the servant or the messenger in Matthew chapter 25 comes at midnight to awaken what? The bride. Because he comes at 12, it is the end of the second watch, the beginning of the third watch of the night. So already we are going from 12 to 3, which is the third watch of the night. And then the fourth to what? 6, the fourth watch of the night. And Jesus said, watch. If the owner of the house had watched, the house would not have been broken into, right? He would have known that the thief wants to break into the house, and perhaps it wouldn't have happened. And the thief is coming in the night, he has told us. So therefore, Jesus' coming shall be like a thief in the night. So his coming to receive us shall be like what? A thief in the night. He can't come in between first and second watch of the night. We know he won't come, because he says that he will send a messenger to awaken the people after midnight or at midnight, which is the end of the second watch, beginning of the third watch. So the possible outcome of Jesus coming in the night time is the third watch and the fourth watch. And the scripture he gave to us is that as it was in the days of Lot. And then he tells us in Psalm 46 that he shall help them just at the break of dawn. So therefore, we know from the scriptures that he is coming because he's the light. That light that emerges, he's just at the break of dawn. The light at the dawn is Jesus coming. So his coming is between the third watch and the fourth watch. If you want to investigate and see which watch he's coming to, you can. But then you must know this, that there are different times of the dawning of the day in the regions. There's some place in Norway, they say the sun doesn't set from April in the coldest regions, right? The polar regions, it doesn't set from April something to August something. It doesn't set, so it's bright sun. Fort McMurray is part of it, but they get a bit of night because their sun sets very, very late, and it's the dawn of the day is very, very early too. So we can't really say it's coming at 3:34 or 4 a.m. or 4:30 because the dawning is according to the Lord's time. But we know that he's not coming the second watch of the night. That one is ruled out. So the coming of Jesus is the third watch, fourth watch. That means that the church would have gone through the midnight hour, which is the darkest hour of human life, human night. So that means if evil is on the earth, the night hour will be dark, will be crazier. The church must be on the earth. The church will be on the earth. That is why the servant comes to awaken them. They turn on what? They trim their lamps. It was nighttime, not daytime. So you know that the word of the Lord in John 1 is true. The word of the Lord in Isaiah 60 is true. So that is why, as a Christian and a born-again believer, you can never believe Jesus will take you out of the earth before darkness comes. You can't believe that. When you believe that you are wrong, and if you believe that you are wrong, two conditions. When you believe that you are wrong, and if you believe that you are wrong. So whatever position you take, you are wrong. Because you need darkness for you to test your light. And the light, he wants you to actually shine so that darkness cannot what? Absorb it. That is what he said. Darkness cannot overpower it. That is the word of the Lord. So